What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. The channel name is Desire is Fire. On today's good piece of news that I want to bring to you from goodnewsnetwork.org, and also I'm sure you guys were hearing about it on the news, but for that team that was lost in the cave or stranded in the cave in Thailand, they have now officially all been rescued. And as I've said, any of you that do follow the news, I'm sure you've already heard about it. As I've stated several times before, I actually don't follow the news very much, even though that may sound kind of ignorant, but there's always so much crap, so much negativity that I just tend to not really read it or pay attention to it. But I did hear about this. So it's awesome news that they were rescued after all this time, over a week and a half. I don't remember exactly how long it had been, but I couldn't imagine going that long, especially I think the first 9 days they had no food or anything. So just imagining how weak someone must be, and on top of that, having that much of a challenge because of the path being up and down. And I follow Elon Musk on Instagram, and I pay attention to a lot of things that he does, and he's one of my all-time role models and heroes. But he sent out a team of his own who had kind of created a device, kind of a submarine, to assist in this rescuing. And it's just awesome to hear. It wasn't just him or his team. So many people helped during that rescue, but such good news to hear them make it out of there. And they had wanted to and had been invited to go to the World Cup, but the team Manchester United, who they're a big fan of, has invited them to go to a game this next coming season because right now they're recovering in the hospital and won't actually be able to attend the World Cup. But still, awesome news on that. So just wanted to share that if you hadn't heard about it already. Some great news there. And on today's video, what I want to talk about is the importance of smiling. And I don't know if all of you know the importance of that. Maybe you smile all the time, maybe you smile some of the time, maybe you rarely smile at all, but it has been scientifically proven to actually even change the chemicals in your brain. So in doing that, you can swap your mood like that once you focus on the smiling. No matter what you're sad about or upset, pissed off, whatever it is, smile. Even though that may sound ridiculous, or you may be so upset or so mad, like, I don't want to freaking smile, I just want to be mad right now. Whatever it is, just smile anyway. And I was reading a lot, I've heard a lot about it before, but I was reading more deeply into it and the science behind it, and it's incredible the power that a smile has. The chemicals it triggers and the response it triggers in your brain just from exercising the muscles. And there are two types of muscles. One, some people have dubbed as the social smile, which isn't quite considered a genuine smile. It's kind of a couple muscles here. I apologize, I don't remember what they were called. But when you have the full-on smile, there's some muscles, like orbital muscles around your eyes, that are also worked also, and that really helps trigger that in your brain. But anyway, what that can do is, like I said, if you're upset, sad, mad, whatever it is, you can change your mood, change your feelings, change what you're attracting. It's not just your thoughts that attract how your life is, but the feelings. And that's been stated several times, and I know for sure that Jack Canfield on The Secret has emphasized this, but it's the feelings that really pull it in. And so if you're feeling bad, you don't want to attract bad or sadness or anger, whatever it is, into your life. So change it up, smile, and bring back that joy. It talks, one of the stories talked about when you see a long lost friend who you haven't talked to before. It triggers to the back of the brain, bringing back fond memories from before, and that triggers a feeling of joy, of happiness, of bliss, whatever you want to call it. So that will, of course, be attracting all this good into your life. They say that young children smile an average of 400 times per day. That's an insane amount. You know, I can't even picture, I haven't even broken it down to the average, you know, per hour or however much that would be within the day that they're awake, that they would smile. But then they say even happy adults smile, I think it was 40 to 60 times a day, so roughly 10 or a little more percent as young children do, and those are happy adults. But the average person in general only smiles 20 times per day. And they related that to how people can feel so much more joy around young kids too, because they're always happy, they're always smiling, and that's contagious. So just keep that in mind. No matter what kind of a bad day you're having, just turn it around. Even if you don't want to, then you gotta realize and accept the fact that, okay, if I'm not doing this, then I am accepting that the day's still going to keep going crappy, or the week, you know, however long you're focusing on that, and then you're losing all this time that all this good could be happening for you. So just make it a habit of smiling. They also said that between men and women of adults, women smile more than men because it's not as frowned upon for women to smile. And it's not necessarily that it's always frowned upon by men, but a lot of us have this identity, or whatever you want to call it, that we want to keep, you know, as this tough guy or kind of more serious, whatever it is. But just smile. Like in high school, I even remember, you know, all the girls would smile in their pictures, but with our pictures, if it was our team pictures or something randomly for the yearbook or whatever it was, okay, here comes the camera, there goes away the smile. Just let's look serious for our picture. But that's kind of off track there. But still, just remember how important it is to smile. Smile all the time when you're happy, but really start to recognize and get the habit in your mind that if you're upset, or if you're any type of being the opposite of happy, turn it around. Make yourself smile no matter what you got to do. If you just literally sit there and you're upset and you still smile, that changes it. Just by doing that, it seriously changes it. But if you have to look up a YouTube video of puppies or babies or nature, you know, whatever makes you happy, pictures of your family or some funny text, whatever it is, then do that. But just keep that in mind. Try that today and try this week and make it a habit for you guys, and then watch and be observant as things change around you if they haven't been changing already. So hope you guys found this video useful. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Please leave any comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.